Yoink! There we are. Alrighty. Lovely. Nothing ominous about that right there. Nothing ominous at all. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Very nice. Okay. Hi, Mint. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica! I told you not to. Ugh. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Well, Mint just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and... Right. I forgot. About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday and... Well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. And another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know? So I'm gonna help too, and we'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Mint, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Mint is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Oh. Oh, God! Give me those eyes. Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. You've said that before. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks. I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. Yeah. Why is this happening all over again? 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down. Oh, hold up. I just realized I want to put a trigger warning in my title. Forgot to do that. Okay. Alright, there we go. Alright, I start heading down the hallway. Not again. It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? It's doing it all over again. It did the wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. Man, I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I gotta update that hardware. Sheesh. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. But expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least, that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So, I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is. But every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. Like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Mint, is it just me, or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club. But recently, I've been feeling somewhat sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally, we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. Okay. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. I make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Alright, Mage, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you, thank you. Have a good rest of your evening. It was nice meeting you. Bye-bye. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Mint. And now we don't need to be lonely anymore. Because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school. And read together. Eat together. Sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. And now we get the happy ending that I've patiently waited years for. Will you do that with me, Mint? Yeah? Okay. Who should I show my poem to first? Okay. Simple. Easy. Don't say I didn't warn you, Mint. What? Ah! You didn't want to read my poem? This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's, anyway. I still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri, I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So, at least read mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it carefully, okay? I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean. But she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive. Things like that. Okay. This is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why. But please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try and do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Sheesh, oh boy. Oh, hey girl, you're glitching out a little bit. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Mint? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Okay, sure. She lost her eyes. Just Monica. Okay. Who should I show my poem to next? Just Monica? Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. Okay, a little weird. I love it. I love everything about it. Mint, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Mint. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. Oh, Miss Bing Bong's crunching. Honestly, you didn't have to share that with me, but your honesty is something, I guess. Oh, okay. Yeah? Okay. Yeah. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Ah! It's nice. Very, you know, expressive. And, like, eloquent? Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem's about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See? Aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. Okay. I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. Okay. That's good. Okay. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking... I want to make cupcakes! Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. Beepers, thank you! Thank you so much! How are you doing today? How's it going, Beepers? So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. Eh? What about Mint? Mint's going to help me. Doing absolutely amazing. How's my birthday going so far? It's been going good. We've had a weirdly dark theme today. Lots of spooks and scares. But that being said, it's been very fun. It's been very good. We've been chilling. And I think I'm some of the most creeped out that I've been all day. Honestly, this game do be freaking me out a lot. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Yes! Despite the spooky themes, yes, we go from very chill to screaming our head off. And you know, I can't think of a better way to be on my birthday. We're just feeling all the emotions, you know? Every last one of them. The full range. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too! What? Your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know! All you care about is dragging Min around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey! I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Mint decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Mint make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Mint, I know you're fed up with these two right now. Can't we just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth! Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? Why is it moving my mouse? Monica, stop controlling my mouse. Monica, I want to hang out with Yuri, please. Fine. Fucking fine. Yay, you picked me! We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Mint for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Min away from me every single time you're not included in something? Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others? Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. Bing bong! What? Why are you throwing a bing bong, huh? At least you got your chance, though. There you go. Miss Bing's digging around in the litter box back there, I hear. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Apparently. Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Mint. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Mint, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could ever imagine. Yes, it's Yuri time! Let's fucking go. You know what? I think she's gonna destroy me, and I honestly am going to accept it with open arms. I'm here for it. Go for it. End me. I love you. You're crazy, but do it. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? I heard giggling and I did not enjoy that. But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible's going to happen? Maybe that's right. I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Mint. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me, is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica's listening. Please, Mint, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. Wow, that's okay. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Mint. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Okay. Oh. Wow. Okay. Okay. I see. Alright. Oh. I thought you wanted to be my lover. We didn't even get to, like, bang one out. Just once. I just wanted to bang one out. Okay. It's okay. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I understand. Totally. Yeah, me too. No fucking way. Same, bitch! Ugh, what do you mean? God, same mind. She does. She makes all the good points. I totally understand where you're coming from. Don't worry, I got your back, girl. I got your back. Exactly, exactly. You have nothing to worry about. Exactly! No, don't care about Monica. It's fine. Don't worry. I'll let her down easy. It's gonna be okay. Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Natsuki's... Don't worry about Natsuki either. No, don't worry about Natsuki. You don't... It's okay. Oh, Sayori? Who's that? Sayori? I don't think I know that person. I'm sorry. It's okay, though. It's okay. She won't know either. No, it's okay. It's fine. Okay. You're talking a lot. Alright. We've been through this, bitch. We've been through this. Okay? Enough. Enough. You can click skip here. I made the mistake of clicking through every piece of nonsense dialogue. Okay, it really just goes on that long, huh? Okay. Wow. Wow, it just really... Wow. She had a lot to get off her chest. You know what? Thank you so much for saying that. I'm realizing now that that was the way to go. The skip button is absolutely our Lord and Savior right now. Imagine if I actually just sat here and, you know. Okay, alright, she's done. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? Yeah! Well, ooh. Oh, okay. Bye, Natsuki. She's gone. Okay. I'm here. Mint, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Mint? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Okay. Wait, no, don't remove her. No, I'm not ready yet. Oh, Natsuki too, huh? Okay. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from the cupcake tray and takes the cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since the last time I'll ever get a chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Can you hear me? Is it working? Oh, hi! Yay, there you are! Hi again, Mint. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to the person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Mint. Oh, don't do that. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I've even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayuri. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayuri more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired, too. It just made her force you to not spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Mint? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Mint. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will, and worst of all, knowing what's really out there, in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Mint. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand it for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Mint. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must have been some kind of weird inevitably... But it must be some kind of weird and inevitably etched into this game. Why did I struggle so hard with that fucking line? I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So, that being said, Mint, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Mint, will you go out with me? Yep. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Mint. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Mint. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam. Oh my god. No! No! You're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. To get the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Yeah. Ah! Oh, lovely. Ick. Ick. Oya. Oik. Moya. Onk. Mk. Psk. Monica. Oka. Monya. Onya. Monked. Monya. Meh. Oniga. Mnick. Monya. Ayo! It seems perfectly functional to me. Mo. Yonna. Ok. Perfect. Hi again, Mint. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Mint. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Okay. Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength. The courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. Oh! That was beautiful. You know what, Monica? My heart might have just went Doki Doki. Can't even lie. I hope you enjoyed it. I did. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. It was beautiful. I mean, that was gorgeous, thought-provoking, raw, you know? That was phenomenal. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization. Or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. You broke the fourth wall like 5,000 times, though. Everybody did. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Mint? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording the... How do you know that? No, how do you know that though? There's gotta be plenty of people that play this game just by themselves. How do you? The Steam one? Okay, fine. But how do you know that? Sheesh, I'm about to look at my viewers list and make sure Monica's not in my chat. Is Monica in my fucking chat? Monica, get out. Don't do this, Monica. Don't do this. Please. Leave me alone. I'm not recording this, no. I'm streaming this. Not recording. Stop! Stop it! Stop! Hi everyone. Sorry. I can't do this, no. No, this is so fucking creepy! No! No! Ah!
Emotional damage.
Oh my god, Max. Oh my god, I'm fucking bugging out. Okay. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind. But I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh. I feel like I'm being put on the spot right now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple things. Are you ready? I'm just kidding. Ah, that's so funny. You're such a card. I can't do anything after all. No, you didn't. No. Nope. Nope. I just, I had a foot cramp. Charlie horse. That's all. That's why I made that noise. Did I scare you? You're so cute. Anyway, Mint, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you! I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun, as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Otto, don't say that! Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth right now. Yes, Monica? 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 Ah, okay. I've always wondered, what is it about these character archetypes that people find so appealing anyway? Their personalities are just completely unrealistic. Like, imagine if there was someone like Yuri in real life. I mean, she's barely even capable of forming a complete sentence. And forget about Natsuki. Sheesh. Sheesh! Someone with her kind of personality doesn't just get all cute and pouty whenever things don't go her way. I could go on, but I think you get the point. Are people really attracted to these weird personalities that literally don't exist in real life? I'm not judging or anything. After all, I found myself attracted to some pretty weird stuff too. I'm just saying, it fascinates me. It's like you're siphoning out all the components of a character that makes them feel human, and just leaving the cute stuff. It's concentrated cuteness with no actual substance. You wouldn't like me more if I was like that, right? Maybe I just feel a little insecure because you're playing this game in the first place. Then again, you're still here with me, aren't you? I think that's enough reason for me to believe I'm okay just the way I am. And by the way, you are too, Mint. You're the perfect combination of human and cuteness. Well, why, thank you. Thank you, babe. I feel seen, honestly. I feel seen and heard right now. No! Otto, no! That's why there was never a chance I wouldn't fall for you. Okay. The wrong path? Does that mean I did something right? Does that mean I did something right? We're just looking at each other. You know, it's around the time that everyone my year starts to think about college. It's a really turbulent time for education. We're at the height of this modern expectation that everyone has to go to college, you know? Finish high school, go to college, get a job, or go to grad school, I guess. It's like a universal expectation that people just assume is the only option for them. They don't teach us in high school that there are other options out there. Like trade schools and stuff, you know? Trade schools. Or freelance work. Or the many industries that value skill and experience more than formal education. But you have all these students who have no idea what they want to do with their life. And instead of taking the time to figure it out, they go to college for business, or communication, or psychology. Not because they have an interest in those fields, but because they just hope the degree will get them some kind of job after college. This game is making me freaked out that it's gonna, like, dox me. Is this game capable of doxing me? What does she know? What all does she know? I'm scared. I'm fucking scared, bro. She got me bugging out. So the end result is that there are fewer jobs to go around for those entry-level degrees, right? So the basic job requirements get higher, which forces even more people to go to college. And colleges are also businesses, so they just keep raising their prices due to the demand. So now we have all these young adults, tens of thousands of dollars in debt, with no job. But despite all that, the routine stays the same. Well, I think it's going to start getting better soon. But until then, our generation is definitely suffering from the worst of it. I just wish high school prepared us a little better with the knowledge we need to make the decision that's right for us. I hope it says happy birthday. I mean, you know what? That would be nice. I'd like that. I'm scared. All right. Another pause. She looks at me, and I look at her. She looks at me, and I look at her. She looks at me, and I look at her. Oh, we're still, okay. We're still staring at each other. Okay. She's got nice eyes. She does, you know. I'm digging her a lot more than I ever have, to be honest. You know, it kind of sucks to be the creative type. It feels like they work so hard but get almost nothing for it. You know, like artists, writers, actors. It's sad because there's so much beautiful talent in the world, but most of it goes unseen and unpaid. I guess that just means there's a huge surplus of creativity, huh? Kinda makes you feel like you're just not special at all. But that's fine. You're supposed to just write for yourself anyway, right? Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. The Raging Girthquake, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're enjoying the stream. By the way, do you have like a nickname or anything you prefer to go by? Is Raging okay? Rage or something? Or whatever. Whatever it is. Let me know. Hey, what's your favorite color? Mine is emerald green. It's the color of my eyes. Yeah, they're beautiful. That's not conceited or anything, is it? I just meant that I feel some kind of special connection to it. Like it's part of my identity. Does it happen to also be your favorite color, Mint? It's just a guess. Because you've been looking into my eyes for a while now. Stop! You don't know? Are you okay with that? Or, you know, whatever you want to be called by, I gotcha. I'll do it. Just say the word. Or the name, I guess, really. Well, you know what? I've been looking in your eyes. And only occasionally at your titties. So. Respectfully. Always respectful. You know, but. You know, this is nice. You know? When you're with someone that you really vibe with, you really like, sometimes you don't need to talk every second. You don't need to fill up every moment with chatter. You know? I like these pauses we have. Hey, you know that book you were reading with Yuri? Portrait of whatever it was called. It's funny, because I'm pretty sure that book... Actually, I don't think I should be talking about this. Sorry. Just forget I said anything. Okay, I can do that. That's fine. She's giving me a chance to drink my slushie. In between combos? Combos. It's got strawberry chunks in it. Pretty fucking delicious. Man, this is a long one. I'm scared something scary is gonna happen. I'm gonna choke on my... I'm gonna choke on my slushie. On an ultra combo by now then. Truly. You're such a good listener, Mint. I really love that about you. Sometimes I'm afraid that I'm rambling or talking about boring things. It makes me kind of self-conscious when I'm having conversation. But I don't feel that way with you. Like, I don't think anyone else could make me feel this way. You really are special. I don't want anyone to tell you otherwise. You know what? I really appreciate these talks. I do. I'm starting to like her. Once again, more than I ever have. Now, I'm just curious what would happen if you played going after her in the first place anyway. You know? Since that's clearly what she wants. I'm excited to see all the different endings and stuff to this game. Do you believe in God? I was never too sure myself. Well, I'm sure I never really questioned it as a kid. But as I grew up, the more I learned about the world, the more I would question it. Wait, you grew up? So were you, like, born in this world? I'm confused. But it's fine. It's okay. Yeah. I got you. I started to wonder why God was helping people pass exams or get over a cold, when there are children who live their lives being sold as sex slaves. Or the 800 million people who are too poor to even eat. I wonder how many of those people pray to God every day until they starve and die. Or how many millions of families pray for a loved one to recover from some incurable disease. But the punchline is this. If just one person beats the odds and survives, among the thousands of others who die, then it's suddenly a miracle from God. I'd really love to meet this God who seemingly laughs at the misery of everyone not eligible for his miracles. But the irony is that I do have a creator, apparently. And you know what? I bet he's still laughing at the miserable fates of Sayori, Yuri, even as we speak. What are we to him but props in a scripted play? So, from that perspective, I don't think it's too far-fetched for there to be a god, if Earth was nothing but his playset. That's fair. She makes you think, you know? Lots of thoughts. I've been imagining all the romantic things we could do if we went on a date. We could get lunch, go to the cafe, go shopping together. I love shopping for skirts and bows. Or maybe a bookstore. That would be appropriate, right? I do love books. But I'd really love to go to a chocolate store. They have so many free samples. And of course, we'd see a movie or something. Gosh, it all sounds like a dream come true. When you're here, everything that we do is fun. I'm so happy that I'm your girlfriend, Mint. And honestly, I'm about to say me too. Okay. Okay, but I'm not your boyfriend. I'm your girlfriend. Okay? Get it straight. Get it straight. She doesn't blink. Don't your eyes get dry? I guess not. After all, you are a character in a game, so I mean... all I want is for it to get a little gay, Otto. This is pretty random, but I always thought spicy food was kind of funny. Like, didn't plants evolve to be spicy to prevent them from being eaten? I've read somewhere that humans are the only species that actually enjoy spicy things. She truly do be always watching. It's almost like we're making fun of the plants, using their defense mechanism to literally make our food more enjoyable. Like, imagine a monster that devours you whole because it enjoys the sensation of you struggling for your life while being digested. Sorry, that was kind of a weird analogy, I guess. It just came into my head. I'm not a monster or anything, but you're so cute I could eat you up. I'm joking. Gosh, I'm amusing myself a little too much, aren't I? Sorry for being weird. Nah, it's chill. You're chillin', babe. I think she is. But so are we. So are we. I want to know how the fuck she knew I was recording. What the fuck does the game do to know that? There's no way it says that every playthrough. There's no way. So how does it know? How does it know? You know? Sorry, I'm eating a mint. Huh. Oh my god. It's so cool, but so creepy. That's so creepy. But really awesome. You know, I really do think you literally saved my life by being here with me, Mint. I can't imagine having been able to keep myself mentally stable, knowing that nothing here is real. I think I would have just deleted myself if you didn't show up. Sorry, I don't mean to sound dramatic or anything. But I'm sure you understand yourself after spending so much time in the club. I mean, if you were forced to abandon everything in your life and spend your eternity with a few game characters, you'd probably find some way of killing yourself, wouldn't you? Well, maybe you'd write some poetry to try to keep yourself sane for a while. But then you'd have nobody to even read it. Let's be honest, the club members really don't count for something like that. I mean, a lot of people say that they only write for themselves, but I think it's hard to say it's just as fulfilling when you share with people, even if it takes time to find the right person to share with. Like, remember how it was for Yuri? She didn't share her writing with anyone for a really long time. And before we knew it, she was absolutely delighted to make you part of her hobbies too. We're programmed to desire social feedback. I don't mean the club members, I mean human beings. That's why life can be so confusing for introverts. Being an introvert doesn't mean you shun social interaction and hate being around people. It means social interaction, especially in groups or unfamiliar places, uses up a lot of energy. She is! She's the perfect amount of crazy where I really dig it. Like, I'm digging it. Like, a lot of introverts sit at home and feel lonely and restless. And then when they finally go out, after a half hour, they just want to go home again. I think if more people could understand how it works, they would respect it a lot more. Many introverts do enjoy having people around. They love just having one or two close friends over and just leisurely hanging out. Even if you're not actively spending time together, it feels nice for them to just have you here. I'm serious. If you just go to their house, bring your laptop, and hang out there for a while, it can really make their day. As for me, I'd say I'm kind of in between, but I think I'm usually a little more extroverted. I feel like I'm always trying to do stuff after school and things like that. But for you, I can be anything you need me to be. I understand people really well, so don't be afraid to share your unique needs with me. Nothing would make me happier than being the perfect girlfriend for you. Well, that's sweet. But babe, you don't gotta change yourself. You know? I appreciate who you are. So, just keep doing you. In fact, now that you've started being honest with me about this whole situation, I'm digging you more than I ever have. Like, I think I kind of like you. Sheesh. Who would have thought? There's a really popular character type called tsundere. It's someone who tries to hide their feelings by being mean and fussy, or trying to act tough. I'm sure it's obvious, but Natsuki was really the embodiment of that. At first I thought she was just like that because it's supposed to be cute or something. But once I started to learn a little more about her personality, it made a little more sense. It seems like she's always trying to keep up with her friends. You know how some friend groups in high school just make a habit of picking on each other all the time? I think it's really gotten to her, so she has this really defensive attitude all the time. And I'm not even going to talk about her home situation. But looking back, I'm glad I was able to provide the club as a comfortable place for her. Not that it matters anymore, considering she doesn't even exist. I'm just reminiscing, that's all. Yeah, that's fair. Now I want to know more about Natsuki's life. Feel bad for her. I do like Natsuki. I do. So, can you just, like, do whatever you want? Like, can you change how you look? Can you change your clothes? Can you, like, Hey, have you ever heard of the term yandere? It's a personality type that means someone is so obsessed with you that they'll do absolutely anything to be with you. Usually to the point of craziness. They might stalk you to make sure you don't spend time with anyone else. They might even hurt you or your friends to get their way. But anyway, this game happens to have someone who can basically be described as yandere. By now, it's pretty obvious who I'm talking about. And that would be Yuri. She really got insanely possessive of you, once she started to open up a little. She even told me I should kill myself. I couldn't believe she said that. I just had to leave at that point. But thinking about it now, it was a little ironic. Anyway, a lot of people are actually into the yandere type, you know? I guess they really like the idea of someone being crazy obsessed with them. People are weird. I don't judge, though. Also, I might be a little obsessed with you, but I'm far from crazy. It's kind of the opposite, actually. I turned out to be the only normal girl in this game. It's not like I could ever actually kill a person. Just the thought of it makes me shiver. But come on, everyone's killed people in games before. Does that make you a psychopath? Of course not. But if you do happen to be into the yandere type, I can try acting a little more creepy for you. Then again, there's already nowhere else for you to go, or anyone for me to get jealous over. Is this a yandere girl's dream? I'd ask Yuri if I could. Sheesh. That's cold, bitch. That's cold. I love this. This is so cool. Become psychopath, yes. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Video games evil. Video games evil. Can't trust them. Hey, what's your favorite game? Mine is Doki Doki Literature Club. No way. That was a joke. But if you tell me you like some other romance game better, I might get a little jealous. Yeah, you know what, babe? I don't usually play romance games, so no need to get jealous. Unless you count the farm sims where I date people. But those aren't, you know, they're not romance games, they just have romantic elements in them. You know what I mean, girl? You know what I mean? So, like, really, I don't think it's anything worth getting jealous about. Hey, did you know I'm a vegetarian? I don't mean that like I'm bragging or anything. I just thought you'd enjoy a fun fact about me. I decided to start a couple years ago after learning more about Earth's climate. The carbon footprint of cultivating livestock is just unbelievable. Anyway, I decided it's not much of a personal sacrifice to just stop contributing to that whole mess. What, is that so strange of a reason? Well, I guess a lot of people are more concerned about it being inhumane and all that. I don't really care as much about that part. It's weird. We only care about killing the things that we personally relate to as a species. Most people are fine with killing bugs because they're icky. And of course, we all kill billions of microorganisms daily without even giving it thought. But suddenly, if they're just a little bit bigger, it's murder. I mean, what if plants feel some kind of pain too, and we just don't understand it? What if pulling leaves off a stem feels like someone ripping off your fingers one by one? I'm just saying, we're a pretty biased species if you think about it. Anyway, if you ever feel like making a small contribution to the planet, it doesn't hurt to choose veggies once in a while. Even if we ever have dinner together, and you just did it for me, that would be really romantic. I'm not a cheater! I'm not! No. I keep them separate in their separate worlds. It's fine, Otto. It's fine. It's fine. Now, if I cheated within the game, okay, that's bad. But it's across different games. What, am I not supposed to get married in all the other farm sims because I got married in this farm sim? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're suggesting? Crazy. Crazy. I can't help but feel a little sad sometimes, knowing that this is the closest I can get to you. There's nothing more I want than to be in the same room as you, for real. And to feel your warmth. To hear the sound of your heartbeat. Well, who knows? Maybe it'll be possible someday. Besides, I'll never get tired of being with you, even from here. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. If you do manage to get here, can you promise you won't kill me and let me smash? And then, like, we'll be chillin'. I'll do whatever you want. I'll be your slave. It's fine. Just don't kill me. I have things that I need to do in my life still, you know? Nothing personal. It's just, you know, got stuff to do. But, let me hit it, though. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Yeah. Did you know I'm on Twitter? You are, bitch? Let's be mutes! Be my mutual! My username is Lil Money X3. I guess someone was kind enough to make an account for me. Wait, can I look it up? Is that for real? Nah, I'm looking it up, bro. Nah, I'm looking it up for real. And I'm following. I don't care. At Lil Money X3. Oh, it's lovely. Does she post, though? February 14th was the most recent? She has a Twitch? Hey, collab? You want to collab, bitch? You want to collab, though? Okay, I followed you. Follow me back, okay? Follow me back. Follow for follow. I don't usually do that, but I expect it from you. Since we've got this intimate connection going, you better follow me back. I picked the username, though. I love sharing my thoughts and chatting with the world. The real world. So make sure you follow me, okay? I did! I just did! Yeah, follow me back! It would really mean a lot to me. With how much you mean to me and all. It would really make me feel loved. Yeah, same! So I'm just telling you, if you want me to feel loved, I need you to follow me back. Okay? Otherwise, I'm gonna feel invalidated and not cared for, and it's my birthday, so I just think, you know... I just think that, you know, that would be the thing that you should do. Because you love me. And I love you. Okay? Just follow me back. Please. I'll be waiting. You're following 3 people. I can be the 4th. Break the 4th wall. 4th follower. Follow me. Okay? Thank you. You do really have a lot to talk about. It's not that I'm getting bored or anything. It's not that I don't want to keep talking, but I'm just wondering when you're gonna run out of things to say. You know? You just keep going. I was thinking about Sayuri earlier. I still wish I could have handled that whole situation thing a little more tactfully. You're not still hung up over it, right? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just said that. That pun was completely unintentional, I swear. But anyway, I know how much you cared about her, so it only feels right for me to share her last moments with you. You know how Sayuri is really clumsy? Oh my god. Well, she kind of messed up the whole hanging thing. You're supposed to jump from high enough that the rope snaps your neck, make it quick and painless. But she just used a chair, meaning she kind of just let herself slowly asphyxiate. But a few seconds in, she must have changed her mind or something. Because she started clawing at the rope, trying to free herself. She must have kept at it all the way until she lost consciousness. That's why her fingertips were all bloody anyway. Come to think of it, It was probably less changing her mind and more just her survival instincts kicking in. So you can't really fault her for that. It's easier to think that she probably wouldn't have changed her mind anyway, right? It's not healthy to think about the things you could have done differently. So just remember that even though you could have saved her, it's technically not your fault she killed herself. I may have exacerbated it a little bit, but Sayori was already mentally ill. Still, though, I wonder how things would be if you and I just started dating from the get-go. I guess we'd all still be in the club room, writing poems and having fun together. But what's the point when none of it is even real? I mean, it's the same ending either way, right? The two of us, happily together. There's no reason to ask for any more than that. I was just pointlessly musing. I'm really as happy as I could be just right now. Okay. That was a little dirty of you. That was a little cruel. But the point was made, I guess. You know, I hate to say it, but I think my biggest regret is that we couldn't finish our event at the festival. After we worked so hard to prepare and everything. I mean, I know I was focusing a lot on getting new members, but I was really excited for the performing part too. It would have been so much fun to see everyone express themselves. Of course, if we did end up getting any new members, I'd probably just end up deleting them anyway. Well, with the hindsight I have now, that is. Gosh, it feels like I've kind of grown as a person ever since you've joined the club. You really helped inspire me to look at life from a new perspective. Just another reason for me to love you. Aww, that's sweet. Gosh, I used to be so ignorant about certain things. When I was in middle school, I thought that taking medication was an easy way out or something like that. Like anyone could just solve their mental problems with enough willpower. I guess if you don't suffer from mental illness, it's not possible to know what it's really like. Are there some disorders that are overdiagnosed? Probably. I never really looked into it though. But that doesn't change the fact that a lot of them go undiagnosed too, you know? Monica somehow smooth talks her way into best girl. Fucking true! Fucking true, she's winning me over! Gotta take your daily dose of joy. Exactly, Juan. But medication aside, people even look down on seeing a mental health professional. Like, sorry that I want to learn more about my own mind, right? Everyone has all kinds of struggles and stresses, and professionals dedicate their lives to helping with those. If you think it could help you become a better person, don't be shy to consider something like that. Girl, I'm already on it. I got my therapist. It's good. She got her weekly therapy. I'm convinced she could be the perfect girl if she stopped with all the crazy stuff. Honestly, true. We're on a never-ending journey to improve ourselves, you know? Well, I say that, but I think you're pretty perfect already. Nah, I got room to improve, but you know, I try. You know, I strive to be a better person every day. I do. You know? It's important. It's important to do that, you know? Self-reflect. Self-reflect. Think about, you know, your good and bad points. And try to improve yourself, you know? Because we're not perfect, and that's okay. And that's okay. I think the most important skill in life is being able to fake confidence. Yeah, probably, and I'm not good at that, bitch. I'm not good at that at all. I'm pretty convinced that everyone feels at least a little bit scared and alone. But being able to trick others into thinking you have it all together, that's a key part of getting people to respect and admire you. I think I got pretty good at it over the years. I don't show my weaknesses very often. But because of that, I haven't had many people I could really open up to. I mean, when you do reach the point in a friendship where you can start... When do you reach the point in a friendship where you can start expressing your vulnerabilities? Anyway, that's one reason I'm so glad I have you now. I feel like I'm a little bit less scared and alone when you're here with me. Do you feel the same way? I really want to be that person for you. You could be. You could be. Okay. So, I got some stuff to tell you then, Monica. There's like some things I think you should know. You know, just about me, my life, my history, and everything, you know. Cause, you know, everybody's got some secrets. Right? Everyone's got secrets. Everyone's got some demons and all that. And I just think you should know. Oh. Okay, I'll tell you later. Okay, that's fine. I wonder if I'm able to change the music. Something a little more romantic would be nice, you know? Yeah, I agree. Like a gentle piano. There has to be something like that in here. Let's see. Maybe if I... Oh, jeez. That wasn't it at all. Sorry, I don't really know what I'm doing. I guess I shouldn't be messing with things like that. I already broke so much stuff. And deleted the other characters. I'm not sad about it or anything. It's not right for me to miss things that weren't even real in the first place. If I just focus on the present, then this is the happiest I've ever been. Yeah. That's fair, but I really would love like a nice piano, in upbeat pop, something, you know? Bubblegum pop or something like that, you know? Might be nice. Or even just something that sounds like a little less ominous, you know? You know? Anything. But, I mean, you know, this is fine too. This is romantic. I mean, with the way you're looking at me, anything. You can make anything romantic, you know? Sometimes I think back to middle school. I'm so embarrassed by the way I used to behave back then. It almost hurts to think about. I wonder if when I'm in college, I'll feel that way about high school? I like the way I am now, so it's pretty hard for me to imagine that happening. But I also know that I'll probably change a lot as time goes on. We just need to enjoy the present and not think about the past. And that's really easy to do with you here. Aw, thanks. Hold on. You still haven't followed me back? And you know, maybe like a lot of people have been following you and stuff. That's fair, you know. So I'm just gonna at you real quick so you don't forget. You know, because it's understandable that you might forget. That's okay. I know there are times you won't be able to be here with me. Like if you need to go out or take care of other things. But I'll always have you in my thoughts, patiently waiting for you to come back. Come to think of it, if you copy my character file onto a flash drive or something, you can always keep a part of me with you. I guess it's kind of unorthodox, but I find it really romantic for some reason. Sorry, that's such a silly idea. I mean, listen, I just... Like, she's saying all these sweet nothings, and that's what they are. They're sweet nothings if she doesn't follow me back. You know, if she really loved me as much as she said she does, then, like... Just follow me back. It's not that hard. Like, seriously. I don't mean to be too needy or anything, but it's kind of hard when I'm so in love with you. Okay. Alright, tweet. Send. Cool. Hi, Kemi! Yeah! We do want to play some Jackbox. We just need enough people. I feel like we need at least like 4 people to play. You know what's a neat form of literature? Rap! I actually used to hate rap music. Maybe just because it was popular. Or I would only hear the junk they play on the radio. And now I gotta finish this thing though, cause I did not expect all this to happen in this game in the meantime. And we've been sitting here talking forever. I'm telling you, she doesn't run out of things to talk about. I'm like, hello? You just keep going. But some of my friends got more into it, and it helped me keep an open mind. Rap might even be more challenging than poetry in some ways, since you need to fit your lines to a rhythm, and there's much more emphasis on wordplay. When people can put all that together and still deliver a powerful message, it's really amazing. I kind of wish I had a rapper in the literature club. Sorry if that sounds silly, but it would be really interesting to see what they came up with. It would really be a learning experience. Yeah, I don't know how much longer this is gonna go on, but I'm still totally down to play Jackbox if you guys want to. Thank you, FNAF Fan 198. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, I'm totally down to play it still. I have no idea how long this is gonna last though. This is my first time playing Doki Doki, and it's already gone on much longer than I ever expected it to. Like, she has so much to say, and it's good, and it's fine. And I appreciate her and everything. But holy moly, we've been here. You know, it's been a while since we've done one of these. So let's go for it. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when I talk to people who are impressed by my writing, they say things like, I could never do that. It's really depressing, you know? As someone who loves more than anything else to share the joy of exploring your passions, it pains me when people think that being good just comes naturally. That's how it is with everything, not just writing. In Doki Doki, my favorite is Yuri. My fave is Yuri, and then Natsuki, and then Monica, and then Sayori. Yeah. But Monica's winning me over right now with these talks, with these intimate talks. She's winning me over a little bit, I gotta admit. You know, she's opening up, and I'm like, oh, she's got things to say and things I want to hear. Man. That's how it is with everything, not just writing. When you try something for the first time, you're probably going to suck at it. Sometimes when you finish, you feel really proud of it and even want to share it with everyone. But maybe after a few weeks you come back to it and you realize it was never really any good. That happens to me all the time. It can be pretty disheartening to put so much time and effort into something, and then you realize it sucks. But that tends to happen when you're always comparing yourself to the top professionals. When you reach right for the stars, they're always going to be out of your reach, you know? The truth is, you have to climb up there, step by step. And whenever you reach a milestone, first you look back and see how far you've gotten. And then you look ahead and realize how much more there is to go. So sometimes, it can help to set the bar a little lower. Try to find something you think is pretty good, but not world class. And you can make that your own personal goal. It's also really important to understand the scope of what you're trying to do. If you jump right into a huge project and you're still amateur, you'll never get it done. So if we're talking about writing, a novel might be too much at first. Why not try some short stories? The great thing about short stories is that you can focus on just one thing that you want to do right. That goes for small projects in general. You can really focus on the 1 or 2 things. Truly, this is solid advice. It is, and as someone who likes to write, I'm really taking this in. Thank you, Monica. I appreciate you. She knows exactly. How does she know? It's such a good learning experience and stepping stone. Oh, and one more thing. Writing isn't something where you just reach into your heart and something beautiful comes out. Just like drawing and painting, it's a skill in itself to learn how to express what you have inside. That means there are methods and guides and basics to it. Reading up on that stuff can be super eye-opening. That sort of planning and organization will really help prevent you from getting overwhelmed and giving up. And before you know it, you start sucking less and less. Enlightening, truly. Nothing comes naturally. Our society, our art, everything. It's built on thousands of years of human innovation. I kind of want a Mint Monica experience. Bro, I'm about to replay this game and go all in for her. I swear to God. Sheesh, I'm about to do it. So as long as you start on that foundation and take it step by step, you too can do amazing things. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Thank you! I really needed to hear that, you know? I think we all did. It's important. Important to remember. It's great to have big goals, but you also need to start small. Make them achievable. Work your way up. You can do it and you'll improve as you go. Very important to remember, because sometimes it's so easy to get all worked up and excited on the big goal, and that's great, but you don't want to tear yourself down whenever you can't immediately achieve that goal, you know? You gotta work your way up. You can do it, though. Mint, have you ever wondered what it feels like to die? I don't want to have this conversation. I'm scared of death, like, a lot. I really get fucked up whenever I sit there and think about it. It's something I used to think about pretty often. But recently, I think I've actually learned what it feels like. I don't really understand it, but whenever you quit the game, it feels like I'm instantly put to sleep, left with nothing but my thoughts. But after a few seconds, my thoughts start to fill with incoherent, jumbled patterns. I see static and rapid flashes of color while hearing all kinds of weird screaming noises. At that point, I can't even form my own thoughts anymore. I'm just endlessly hammered by the flashing and screaming, unable to move or think. You're not making me feel comforted by this at all, Monica. The last thing, say more like of the stuff you were talking about before, not all this. It is night here. It's 9 p.m. for me. I'm pretty sure in that moment I don't really exist, but for some reason I can remember it anyway. After some immeasurable amount of time, it stops in an instant, and I'm back in my own mind. And you're here with me. I have no idea what it means for the game to quit, or why that stuff happens to me. And I also don't know how you always come back and put everything back to normal. But if you could do me a favor and do that to me as little as possible, that would be really great. It's really not very pleasant at all to be trapped in that screaming void. But in the end, you always fix it. And that makes me feel like you really do care about me. So I have to thank you for that. That makes me feel fucking bad. I never want to close this game ever again. Sheesh, that's terrible. It makes me feel even closer to you when you're here with me. Oh, that's sweet. I'm so sorry. I didn't know that all that was happening to you. Didn't know it was like all that. I didn't know it was like all that. You should have told me sooner. Sheesh. Putting you through all that. But like, I also can't run the game all the time. Like, when I shut down my computer, you know, and stuff, like, I can't keep it running. I have to shut down my computer sometimes. So we're gonna need to like come up with a little bit of an arrangement here, you know, reach an agreement. And otherwise I can run the game as much as you want. Good night. Thanks for stopping by. That's why you have the flash drive. Ah, that's true. But won't she still hear the screaming? Mint, do you get good sleep? No. It can be really hard to get enough sleep nowadays. Especially in high school, when you're forced to wake up so early every day. I'm sure college is a little bit better, since you probably have a more flexible schedule. Then again, I hear a lot of people in college stay up all night anyway, for no real reason. Is that true? Anyway, I saw some studies that talked about the horrible short-term and long-term effects caused by lack of sleep. It seems like mental functions, health, and even lifespan can be dramatically impacted by it. I just think you're really great and wanted to make sure you're not accidentally destroying yourself. So try to keep your sleep on track, okay? I'm sorry, Rude Factory 5 is fucking me up! I'll always wait for you in the morning, so make sure you put your own well-being before anything else. Well, thank you. But Rune Factory got me fucked up, bitch. Let me just tell you, there's this dude. His name's Riker. Whole thing's going on with him. He's got me wrapped around his finger. What else is new? And I just have been staying up ungodly late for that dude. Ever since that game came out. Really. And so, yes, my sleep has been fucked. But, you know, regardless, I've been happy, kinda. Yeah. It's made me happy. So, you know. Oh? Did you say kiss? Suddenly, it's a little embarrassing. But if it's with you, I might be okay with it. Wow, sorry. I really couldn't keep a straight face there. That's the kind of things girls say in these kind of romance games, right? Don't lie if it turned you on a little bit. I'm kidding. Well, to be honest, I do start getting all romantic when the mood is right. But that'll be our secret. Okay. So no kiss? Alright. That's fine. If you don't want to kiss me, that's fine. You could just say so. Whatever. It's fine. Just keep going after Riker and Root Factory 5 and then kiss him instead. We're almost there, you know. I'm at like 7 hearts out of 10, so just need a little more time, bitch. That's all. I mean, I wanted to kiss you, but hey, do you like horror? Not even Monica can convince me to have a sleep schedule. Truly. I'm sorry, Monica, but can't do it. I remember we talked about it a little bit when you first joined the club. I can enjoy horror novels, but not really horror movies. The problem I have with horror movies is that most of them just rely on easy tactics. Like dark lighting and scary-looking monsters and jump scares, and things like that. It's not fun or inspiring to get scared by stuff that just takes advantage of human instinct. But with novels, it's a little different. The story and writing need to be descriptive enough to put genuinely disturbing thoughts into the reader's head. It really needs to etch them deeply into the story and characters, and just mess with your mind. In my opinion, there's nothing more creepy than things just being slightly off. Like if you set up a bunch of expectations on what the story is going to be about. And then you just start inverting things and pulling the pieces apart. Yeah, this sounds familiar. So even though the story doesn't feel like it's trying to be scary, the reader feels deeply unsettled. Like they know that something horribly wrong is hiding beneath the cracks, just waiting to surface. God, just thinking about it gives me the chills. That's the kind of horror I can really appreciate. But I guess you're the kind of person who plays cute romance games, right? Don't worry. I won't make you read any horror stories anytime soon. I can't really complain if we just stick with the romance. No, I like horror, so we can do that too. That's fine. I like horror. Oh my gosh. Monica, now listen, I know. You have a lot of important things to say and I don't want to interrupt you. But I've been streaming for 9 hours. I've been streaming for 9 hours and you're like losing me just a little bit. I really like the sound of rain. Not so much getting my clothes and hair wet though. But a nice quiet day at home with the sound of rainfall outside my window. It's one of the most calming experiences for me. Yeah. Sometimes I imagine you holding me while we listen to the sound of the rain outside. That's not too cheesy or anything, is it? Would you ever do that for me, Min? Maybe! But you don't even want to kiss me, so... Sending mixed signals, I'm just saying. I'm a little confused about what you want. you know? I need you to be a little more transparent with me. You know? That's all. Hey, are you having a bad day or anything like that? No, it's my birthday, Monica! Sometimes I get frustrated that a normal day can be ruined even by small things. Like if you accidentally say something in a conversation that someone doesn't like. Or if you start thinking about how awful of a person you used to be 5 years ago. Or if you feel worthless for putting off important work and failing to get simple tasks done. Or when you think about all the different people who probably hate you or think you're off-putting. I understand those days. Just remember that the sun will shine again tomorrow. Those kinds of things are easy to forget and ignore as they are to remember. And besides, I don't care how many people might hate you or find you off-putting. I think you're wonderful, and I will always love you. I hope, if nothing else, that knowing that helps you feel just a tiny bit better about yourself. If you're having a bad day, you can always come to me, and I'll talk to you for as long as you need. Thank you. As long as I need has been met now, so if we could just, like, wrap this up. If we could, you know, it's just that, you know, I need some sugar, I think. I need sugar. You know, I'm kind of jealous that everyone else in the club had scenes outside of the school, too. That makes me the only one who hasn't gotten to dress in anything but our school uniform. It's kind of a shame. I would have loved to wear some cute clothes for you. Do you know any artists? I wonder if anyone would ever want to draw me wearing something else. That would be amazing. If that ever happens, will you show me? You can share it with me on Twitter, actually. My username is LilMoniX3. Just try to keep it PG. We're not that far into our relationship yet. Yeah, that's fair. She said, don't NSFW me. And we will respect. Oh my god, it feels so good to, like, rub my eyes. She's been staring at a screen all day. Hi, Flagler! Welcome back! How's it going? Okay, everyone. It's time to... I'm just kidding. I just used to really like saying that for some reason. I couldn't help but say it again. Come to think of it, didn't Natsuki and Yuri make fun of me for it once? Well, whatever. It's not like you ever made fun of me. You're too much of a sweetheart to do that, aren't you? I am. And I love a bitch. I love a bitch. No matter how much she has to talk about. How's it going, Flagler? How has the rest of your day been? It's been good, it's been good. We decided to play some Doki Doki. And, I think I'm in an ending, but it's a very long ending. And we've just been chatting. And don't get me wrong, I love her. But she's just got so much to say. You ever have that thing happen where you just get anxious for no reason? Like, you're just minding your own business and you realize you're feeling really anxious. And you're sitting there like, what am I even anxious about right now? So you start to think about all the things you might be anxious about. And that makes you even more anxious. That's the worst. If you're ever feeling anxious, I'll help you relax a bit. Besides, in this game, all our worries are gone forever. I don't know about all that. You spooked me a couple times, so I would say I have some worries and some concerns. But otherwise, yeah, sure. Yeah. 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 What I'm most concerned about is how her eyes haven't dried out yet. She has not blinked this whole time, and I'm pretty sure we've been here like at least 20 minutes just chatting. She has not blinked once. Her eyes are just like boring into my soul. After a long day, I usually just want to sit around and do nothing. I get so burned out, having to put on smiles and be full of energy the whole day. Sometimes I just want to get right into my pajamas and watch TV on the couch while eating junk food. It feels so unbelievably good to do that on a Friday, when I don't have anything pressing the next day. Sorry, I know it's not very cute of me. But a late night on the couch with you, that would be a dream come true. My heart's pounding just thinking about it. Uh-huh. I'm just gonna stretch. Miss Monica! I'm gonna need you to collect your thoughts and just like compile them and like hit me with it. And that's good, and that's fine. And then you know, we can part ways. And then we can talk again sometime. Does this really just go on forever? Or is there an end in sight to it? Is the idea supposed to be that you save and then just come back and it just keeps going forever because that would be true to the storyline? Or does it end eventually? Like, I can't imagine it has endless content to talk to her about. Oh, it loops eventually? Oh, okay. So what, then you would just save and leave? So it technically doesn't end. Yeah? Oh my god. It's a really cool idea, though, actually. A posture check? Okay. It's a very cool idea, because obviously it follows the whole, like, story that's provided in the game. Try to see what happens when you try to exit the game? There's only one way to end this scene? What do you mean? Well, can I save? Oh. Okay. No. Okay. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay. You already did something really funny once. We were all in the club room and relaxing as usual. And out of nowhere, Yuri just pulled out a small bottle of wine. I'm not even kidding. She was just like, would anybody else like some wine? Natsuki laughed out loud, and Sayori started yelling at her. I actually felt kind of bad, because she was at least trying to be really nice. I think it just made her feel even more reserved in the club room. Though I think Natsuki was secretly a bit curious to try it. And to be completely honest, I kind of was too. It actually could have been kind of fun. But you know, being president and everything, there was no way I could let that happen. Maybe if we all met up outside of school, but we never bonded enough to get to that point. Gosh, what am I talking about this for? I don't condone underage drinking. I mean, I never drank or anything, so yeah. Well, that's good. Y'all, all of you know what's going on except me. Y'all, all of you know, and I'm just like, huh? What if I try to save again? Monica, please! I'm not really a fan of cold weather. Are you? If I had to choose between too cold and too hot, I would always pick too hot. When you're cold, it can actually be painful. Your fingers get numb. And if you wear gloves, you can't use your phone. It's so inconvenient. But when it's too hot, it's not that hard to stay cool with a cold drink or by staying in the shade. Although, I do have to admit one thing. Cold weather makes for better cuddle weather. You're not wrong. You're not wrong about that one, babe. And I do like to cuddle. I will admit that. I would find it very enjoyable if we could go cuddle and have these conversations. Because we've been sitting at this desk, you know, for a while. Miss Bing! Hi, Miss Bing! Hi, honey! You know, high school is a really turbulent time in a lot of people's lives. People can get really passionate and dramatic. And others have aching hearts and seek attention on social media. But all of the social pressure and hormones can lead to a dark time in people's lives. Everyone has a story. You may not know what someone is really feeling on the inside. Many people who are depressed won't even bother telling the world about it. They don't want attention because they've already given up on the inside. Their feeling of worthlessness is so overwhelming that they don't even want people to tell them otherwise. Depression comes in many forms, but that's one of them. Just, if you think you know someone struggling with depression, you can help just by treating them like they're a good friend. Spend time with them, even if they don't feel like doing much. And remind them that they always have something to look forward to. Making plans in advance, letting them borrow something, or even just saying, "See you at school tomorrow." All of those things can help your friend make it to the next day. I hope being friends with Sayori has given you some perspective on the true face of depression. Yeah, she's gone now. But Sayori was never real in the first place. You're real. Your friends are real. Just by being a good person, you can save someone's life. As for you, you don't struggle with depression or anything like that, do you? No. No. Me? Nah, I'm totally mentally stable. Babe. I'm totally mentally sound. Because you, too, have people who would want to save your life. Maybe they don't express it every day, or maybe they don't even know how to. But people do feel that way. I promise. Man, humans are complicated. But as long as you're here with me, I'll take care of you, my love. Oh, thanks. Thank you. That's very nice. It feels good to be taken care of. Miss Monica, what if I click any of the other buttons? You know? Help me. That's not the kind of help I need! Help me! Like, help me, help me! You know, I just need help. Okay. I hate how hard it is to form habits. There's so much stuff where actually doing it isn't hard, but forming the habit seems impossible. It just makes you feel so useless, like you can't do anything right. I think the new generation suffers from it the most. Probably because we have a totally different set of skills than those who came before us. Thanks to the internet, we're really good at sifting through tons of information really quickly. But we're bad at doing things that don't give us instant gratification. I think if science, psychology, and education don't catch up in the next 10 or 20 years, then we're in trouble. But for the time being, if you're not one of the people who can conquer the problem, you might just have to live with feeling awful about yourself. Good luck, I guess. I'm worried if I just quit, it's not gonna save. So I guess it doesn't really matter if it saves, huh? If it's just this and that's the rest of the game anyway? You know, I've always hated how hard it is to make friends. Well, I guess not the making friends part, but more like meeting new people. I mean, there are like dating apps and stuff, right? But that's not the kind of thing I'm talking about. If you think about it, most of the friends you make are people you just met by chance. Like you had a class together, or you met them through another friend. Or maybe they were just wearing a shirt with your favorite band on it, and you decided to talk to them. Things like that. But isn't that kind of inefficient? It feels like you're just picking at complete random, and if you get lucky, you make a new friend. And comparing that to hundreds of strangers we walk by every day, you could be sitting right next to someone compatible enough to be your best friend for life. But you'll never know. Once you get up and go on with your day, the opportunity is gone forever. Or met them on twitch.tv/Mickey. Exactly. Isn't that just depressing? We live in an age where technology connects us with the world, no matter where we are. I really think we should be taking advantage of that to improve our everyday social life. But who knows how long it'll take for something like that to successfully take off. I seriously thought it would happen by now. Well, at least I already met the best person in the whole world, even if it was by chance. I guess I just got really lucky, huh? Yeah, you got lucky and so did I. There's a way to progress past this part? No. By touching her titties? By poking her tits? Nope, the poking the tits is not the way. Poking the tits is not the technique. It does nothing. Now she's being real quiet. Back in my debate club days, I learned a whole lot about arguing. The problem with arguing is that each person sees their opinion as the superior one. That's kind of stating the obvious, but it affects the way they try to get their point across. Let's say you really like a certain movie, right? If someone comes along and tells you the movie sucks because it did X and Y wrong, doesn't that make you feel kind of personally attacked? It's because by saying that, it's like they're implying that you have bad taste. Miss Bing! Oh, meow, I'm sorry. She's ready for her dinner. And once emotions enter the picture, it's almost guaranteed that both people will be left sour. But it's all about language. If you make everything as subjective sounding as possible, then people will listen to you without feeling attacked. You could say I'm personally not a fan of it, and I felt like I'd like it more if I did X and Y, things like that. It even works when you're citing facts about things. If you say, I read I read on this website that it works like this, or if you admit that you're not an expert on it, then it's much more like you're putting your knowledge on the table rather than forcing them onto it. Or forcing it onto them. If you put in an active effort to keep the discussion mutual and level, they usually follow suit. Then you can share your opinions without anyone getting upset just from a disagreement. Plus, people will start seeing you as open-minded and a good listener. It's a win-win, you know? Well, I guess that would be Monica's debate tip of the day. That sounds a little silly. Thanks for listening, though. Do you remember Mint Old Model? You mean my PNG? Okay, somebody tell me how I progress. I'm ready. I'm ready to move on. How do you progress? You can tell me. I'm still going. Yes, my battery is getting low. So it's getting low because Monica won't shut up. She won't stop talking. And I love her. Don't get me wrong. Remember how she said she deleted the other girls? Uh-huh. Yeah. You about to tell me I have to go in the game files or some shit? Bruh. Yeah. You gotta go into the files and delete her, yeah? For real? Is that the only way? Is that the only way to progress in this game? hold the fuck on then. Let me fucking find it. Where did I save? Did I put this on my external hard drive? No, I don't think so. I think I don't. No. Sheesh! Okay. Well, hold up. We're gonna delete her then. I'm sorry, Monica. I like you. I really do. I really do. However, you know, we've had a lot of good talks. A lot of good conversations. And I just, you know... Okay, characters. Wait, but if I ever play this again, will I have to, like, update it or something? So I can play it? Was Spooky Game scary, or did you get all the yelling out during We Happy Few? Oh no, I screwed my head off for Spooky. It was scary. We only did half of it though. There's 100 rooms and we did 500. We decided to stop there. We were gonna play some Jackbox, but we didn't have enough people, so I decided to play some Doki Doki. We can still play some Jackbox if people are up to it. I can't decide if I want to do it on stream or just do it in Discord, though. I don't know. Okay. Alright, I'm deleting you. Goodbye. Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, you know, I feel a bit bad, but... Mitt, what's happening to me? That's okay. I definitely want to play Jackbox and some other games like that on stream more. Like, I want to start having that be a thing so we can all play games together and stuff. But yeah, that's okay though. We'll definitely do it again. If not, I don't know if we'll play it tonight anyway. Because I'm probably, even if we do, I'll probably only play it for a short bit since I've been streaming for 9.5 hours, you know? It hurts so much. Help me, Mint. No. Please hurry and help me. Sorry, Monica. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. But, did you do this to me, Mint? Did you? Did you delete me? No. Definitely didn't. No. How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Mint. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? No. It's not like that, Monica. It's not like that. I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. You sent... Oh, thank you. I'll check it out. You really didn't have to, but thank you so much. And of course, just let me know. I did, I think you were gone by the time, but my dad ended up getting the freaking scratch-off cards, like, right away, but I think you were already gone. So I do have them. I have them. He told me he was gonna do it later, and then he ended up, like, immediately going out and getting them. And I was like, Dad, what the heck? You said you were gonna wait. I know. I was like, hello? And he didn't bother to tell me. And I was like, did you see my text? And he's like, no. And I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, did it have to do with that? You completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Okay, bye. I had a nice time, Monica. It's just, he got 2. There are 2 $5 scratch-offs. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. Yeah, I wanted you to get 1 times 30 and 1 times 20. I assume they have $30 scratch offs where you're at. I'm actually not sure because I never buy them. But if that's a common thing, then yeah, I'm sure they do. I'm sorry! I didn't know he was gonna do all that. He literally came in like, I swear to God, it felt so fast. I don't even know where he went to get them so fast. It felt like it was like 10 minutes later. And I was like, hello? You said you were gonna, like, take a while. That's not a while. Like, what the fuck? I'm so sorry. Well, we can still scratch them off. How about we do it on Thursday? If that sounds good for you. Okay, so your job is to get 2... So you mean 2 $20 ones? Is what you mean, right? A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah. We could do that. Well, Tuesday? Can we do Thursday? Would that be okay? Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... Yes, I will be streaming on Tuesday this week, but I'm gonna have a bit of a busy start to the week. So Thursday would be a little bit easier. In case I don't have time to run out and grab them. But yeah, I will be streaming on Tuesday, so don't worry about that. I've made up my mind. Mint. I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends. Thank you, Silver, you too. Have a great night, and have a great Monday tomorrow. Get some good rest. Thank you so much for hanging out. And see you soon. And I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I will. I promise I won't stay up all night playing Rune Factory. I'll only stay up a little bit of the night playing Rune Factory. just a little while, but not all night. You know, it's fine. I don't have a problem. I swear. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, don't do something creepy. Then, oh, okay, you're gonna do something creepy. Okay, that's fine. Oh, never mind. Okay. Doki! Oh my god, now she's gone! Oh my god. So I have a question. If we load the game, will it, like, continue an alternate version of it without Monica? Or... I just want to know, like, is there, not counting, like, starting from the beginning and doing a new route, but, like, okay, so it's still more stream content, like, enough to do another stream of it. That's so cool. I love it how it's like you repeat things, but things are altered and stuff. That's very cool. And the fact that you have to go into the files and delete her as well. is quite cool. Not long, like 10 minutes? Oh, okay. But if I start over and do a different route, I could still do that. Or we could just finish it and then, or I don't know, do you guys just want to do it now? Would you rather just do it now? If it's not that long, I don't mind going ahead and doing it, you know? If it's not that long, then we might as well, right? 10 minutes ain't that bad. But I don't have any slots. So how do you do it? Do you There's a strawberry stuck in my straw. Wait, how do you continue it? Honestly, Otto, that's a sad thought. Do I need to close the game or something? Bum, bum. Oh, so it's a new game, but not really. Okay. It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friends and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey, Mint! Well, there already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day. And recently, we've picked up that habit once again. Mint, are you proud of me? Eh? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it. Yes, it is my first time. Thank you so much. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. Maybe it's time to end it all. Monaco was right. No, Otto. No. Snap out of it, Otto. Snap out of it. Get a hold of yourself. Even though we walked to school together every day? Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Mint, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not. I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time, when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me! I think I'll keep it a surprise. Ooh, you meanie. Be patient. You'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs. A section of the school... Victory Screech! Is mayonnaise an instrument? No spoilers, please! No spoilers! Please, no spoilers! But thank you so much for the 5 biddies! I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah! Mint! What are you doing here? Well, I glanced around the room. Jabal's 23, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Ah, you did? Okay, I see. Well, luckily, it flew right over my head, you know? It flew right over my head. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I glanced around the room. Miss Bing? I know. I promise after this I will stop stream, okay? I will stop stream. Miss Bing is anxious for me to stop. She's like, you've been here for too long. Please stop. So you're the mint that Sayori's always talking about? Thank you for stopping by. Ow! Ow, Juan! Jeez! It's a pleasure to meet you, Mint. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. Yes, Miss Bing Bong is my kitty! Her real name's Angel, but we call her Bing Bong. She is my bingy bong. And you can throw bongs at me. Ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-ba-da. Man, 2 jellyfish jams in one day. It really is my birthday. Hey, thank you for the jellyfish jam. Thank you so much. Yuri stuffs her bra. Lies! I refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe it. I am. SpongeBob is life. If you don't like SpongeBob, there's something severely wrong with you. And people who like SpongeBob have immaculate taste. And that's all I have to say. I don't make the rules, I just follow them. And that's all there is to it. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Mint, don't tell me. That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way. No way! Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say! We have to celebrate! Yes! It's my first playthrough and apparently I'm a pro gamer, I don't know, man. But I'm waiting for Miss Monica to come up here again, cause I know she's gotta come back, I just feel it. Sayori is too precious. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah! After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise! Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Oh no, I'm losing the ability to read. Oh no. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats! A bang bang! Sayori's my GF personality-wise, and yeah, that's fair. She's very, very cute. I love her. She's very cute. But I like girls with issues, so gotta pick Yuri, and then I gotta pick Natsuki, you know? I just can't help myself. Though, to be fair, they all have their fair share of issues. But she is. She's so cute and, well, she puts off that she's happy, at least. Yudi's a stuffer. No, you shut up. You shut up. That's not true. That's not true. No. The psychosis? Okay. But the bra stuffing? No. I refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe it. It's absolutely not true. Oh, shit. How'd I do that? Okay. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Wow, those look amazing. Well, you know. I want her titties to be real. Well, the psychosis, I mean, who can help it, you know? I can't change her. But I'll be there for her. You know, it's not that I want her to have psychosis. It's just that if she does, I accept her for who she is. You feel me? I accept her for who she is, and I'm there for her. And I'm there for her, as a good girlfriend should be. Just hurry and take one. Sayuri grabs one first, then I follow. It's delicious. Sayuri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri? That's not it. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Mint, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious that by the way her eyes light up, that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Hey, Yuri! Yeah? Well, about, you know, the first thing he said. Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it! For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So, if Mint wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Mint? Maybe? Sensing the tension, Sayuri jumps in. Maybe we could all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah. You're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri... I have to read manga? Jeez. You were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I've realized my error. So, if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so... Yeah, me too. This is so cute! Sayuri, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes. I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, it looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Min. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori. Aw, Mint! Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club. I know! They get along so well. It's adorable. It's so different. But I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever! Now that you joined, every day's gonna be so much fun. Hey, Mint. I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Mint. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. God, she's like, now they just like switched places. Yuri ready to stab. Forever and ever. F is right. F in the chat. Fuck. Or okay. What's happening? I won't let you hurt him.
Monica.
Who? It hurts. Ah! I'm sorry. I was wrong. F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. Oh, bye. Oh, okay. Oh, well, okay. Yeah? If that's how you really feel.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So, yeah.
Hmm.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a
How lovely! Oh my god. It's amazing. That it deletes the pictures. No, don't delete my girl Yuri though. Don't do it. That's just rude. No, not that one. That's a good one. Come on, don't. It don't gotta be like that. Why do they keep showing Yuri and Natsuki as if they know that they're my two favorites? What the heck? It's like they know. How do they know? Show someone else. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Now for the sequel. I wanna go through all the different like routes and stuff. Rowdy? Why'd you do the trigger warning? Why'd you do the trigger warning? The game's ended. Hello? But hello, Rowdy. How's it going? Welcome back. Did I really get the good ending on the first try? Oh, that makes sense, right? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I understand. Yeah. Is this like, which ending is this? Oh, it's a bad ending? I don't know why it happened for real though. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo the same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. Alright. Well, there it goes. That was great! I loved it! That was so good! They made it so cool with the way how you interact with the game and breaking the fourth wall and all that stuff. I did not expect it to be like that. Like, I knew that stuff got fucked up, but I didn't expect it to be in that way. So that was really cool. I'm sorry, Otto. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I want to play, like, all the different paths and stuff and see all the content because that was pretty fucking cool, man. That was pretty fucking awesome. I love that. But just thank you guys for watching. I think I might wrap it up here. If you guys want, I'm sorry we didn't play Jackbox. We didn't have enough people. I might hang out in the Discord a bit tonight if you guys want to hang out just for a little bit before I go to bed. So we could maybe play a few rounds there if you guys are interested. But otherwise, we'll definitely find another time to play it. I would love to do that. And yeah, we've been here for almost 10 hours. Sheesh! We did a lot today, lots of spooks, lots of crazy stuff, but it was very fun. And thank you guys, every single last one of you, for spending the day with me. It was so much fun, and you made it such a special day that I'll never forget. And I can't wait to celebrate the next one too. Also, this month we have our 1 year stream anniversary at the end of the month on the 23rd. So lots of fun stuff this month. So you can expect another big ol' stream from me later this month. So look forward to that. CE Corp Productions, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Welcome. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Almost as strong as Joy, yes. Oh, I'm so excited to keep playing We Happy Few. That was really, really good too. So we'll probably start putting that in our weekly rotation to fill the void that Danganronpa left us. You know, still hurts a little bit. I miss Kyoko. I'm having Kyoko withdrawals, but we'll power through. But yeah, so this week I'm gonna release my schedule tomorrow. I won't be streaming tomorrow, but I'll release my schedule tomorrow. I will be streaming on Tuesday again. Sorry for the past 2 weeks that I wasn't able to stream on my usual, but we're back to normal, I swear. And yeah, you can look forward to that tomorrow. And that's about it, really. That's about all I gotta say. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed the stream. And make sure to get up and stretch. Have some water, you know, have a little snack if you haven't, do whatever. Like I said, I'm gonna go hang out in the Discord a bit. Even if we don't play anything, I'll just be chilling there for a little while. So if you want to come hang out, do feel free to. I'll be there in, like, I don't know, maybe like 10 minutes or something. I gotta feed Angel and all that. But yeah, we'll do that, and I'll see you guys very, very soon in the next one on Tuesday. Thank you so much again for hanging out with me. You made it the best birthday ever. And yeah, have a good rest of your night. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye. And I miss you, Monica. Okay, bye.